but once you step foot outside the home, then you're on your own. You do your thing. You go and meet up your side piece or pieces.
Wouldn't a side piece be an entanglement? But the side piece was an entanglement, and the person you with is your relationship.
It's not. Some people will view it as not necessarily being unhappy, but a form of excitement.
So it's exciting to have an entanglement.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I have an entanglement my whole life.
Oh, Lord. That's nothing to be proud of.
Right, okay.
You're not proud of it?
Nope.
So what you gonna do about that entanglement problem?
Keep up the good work.
August is the one who got in his feelings about Jada. He ain't never had nothing like Jada. He ain't never had no Jada in his life.
I mean, if it was me, shit, I'd fall in love too. That's Jada.
It's Jada.
I mean, yeah.
I think Will's anger isn't about the entanglement itself. I think he's mad that she popped him out two retarded kids.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest about that.
What?
Oh my God, I can't believe you just said that.
Yeah, but that's probably where his anger is, why he created his relationship with his older son, because he's like, at least I got one that's on the straight and narrow.
Oh yeah, in August, if you're listening, I will have an entanglement with you, and I won't tell nobody.
Right.
All
right, so Jada, Liam said that he got you. Whatever you need, just pay him off. He'll keep his mouth shut.
Right. Rub your
Bubbles,
feet.
you said August Bubbles?
Yeah.
Huh?
August Bubbles said she got you too. So, what look them up. Hit me up.
Look me up.
I'll get you the information for Liam and Bubbles. They got y'all. What's up? This is your girl Shandi. I'm bringing you today's topic about entanglements. What in the world is an entanglement? And how do we even get involved in entanglements? I am going to have a couple of people come on today and give their description of what an entanglement is. Please stay tuned to the end because there is a message and all of the fun we're going to have in describing an entanglement, and I hope that you enjoy it.
An entanglement is a relationship without a relationship.
Basically, an open relationship. You with somebody, but y'all do your own thing. But you get it in elsewhere.
So you're saying people live together in entanglements?
Live together in entanglements, financially manage home, their children, and all that together. But once you step foot outside the home, then you're on your own. You do your thing. You go and meet up your side piece or pieces.
Wouldn't a side piece be an entanglement? But the side piece was an entanglement, and the person you with is your relationship, but the side piece is the entanglement.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you saying the side pieces, so that whole relationship, you saying the person you living with and the side piece, that whole thing is an entanglement.
Correct.
Got you. Okay. So I feel like an entanglement is something where this is my definition. I don't know what she meant by an entanglement. However, I feel like an entanglement is something that a person is involved with somebody, but then you get involved with somebody else on the side, and you're in an entanglement because you don't know which way you want to go. You don't know if you want to get rid of the person you've been with, or you don't know if you want to get with the person that you have gotten entangled with.
Yeah. Yep, I can agree with that.
Yeah. So it's like you feel like you're entangled because you don't know what you want to do.
Right. Exactly.
Now, however, in that situation with the Red Table Talk with Jada and Will, what I noticed, because I don't know the whole situation with her and the guy that she was entangled with. I don't know what their relationship was. He said he got Will's blessing and all of that. Now, you know, there was speculation prior to this even happening that Will and Jada had an open marriage. So when she got in this entanglement, I don't know if y'all saw the actual video, but in her video, she actually, Will was very upset in the video. I don't know if you noticed his face, but he was pissed, and he was like, "I'm gonna get you back." And she was like, "It's not about getting you back." He was like, "Oh, for me it is." So do you think that men in entanglements, they feel okay with entanglements more than women? Like, do men get more pissed about a woman being in an entanglement than a woman with a man? Like, do you think a man can handle it if a woman is in an entanglement?
I think more or less, on Will's point of view, was he knew what the situation was because he was doing it too, but he got pissed off because it got put out in public.
That's what I thought as well. Like, okay, I've been doing my thing, you can do your thing, but we're not gonna let it get exposed.
Right, because we got to keep the world seeing the view of us as if we this big happy family and we got this perfect relationship, but we know it's not. So we're gonna keep it out of the eye of the public. Do your thing, but keep your mouth shut. And the minute that it came out, he looking like, okay, so you're gonna put me on blast. It's your turn.
Right. But she wasn't the one who put him on blast. It was the dude.
Right. And that's
so why you gonna try and get her back?
That's why he got pissed, because she knew the rules. So whoever, August, whatever, she didn't do her thing right, because all these people that's messing around with her, they like, okay, well, you know what? I want you. You got to do something about it. So I'm gonna put this on blast and see where it goes. She ain't gonna leave. She ain't gonna leave Will. She never would.
They'll leave each other, because if you heard the interview, they both said we're life partners, and they kind of gave each other the dab, like, we life partners. We go be through it through the thick and thin. However, are they really happy? Can you really be happy when you have a relationship like that? Are you happy? Because if I'm happy with somebody, we can we can be with each other. We ain't got to be with nobody else. If we're completely happy with each other, why do we have to have an open relationship and bringing other people into your relationship if we happy with each other?
I don't know.
Does that mean you're not happy if you with somebody else?
It's not. Some people will view it as not necessarily being unhappy, but a form of excitement.
So it's exciting to have an entanglement.
I mean, I guess.
Bubbles, what you got to say?
I mean, I have an entanglement my whole life.
Oh, Lord. That's nothing to be proud of.
Right. Okay.
You're not proud of it?
Nope.
So what you gonna do about that entanglement problem?
Keep up the good work.
Oh, Lord.
The joy of being single, I guess.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Bubbles, what you got to say?
Well, they had an open relationship before, so I think that what Liam said was right, that it just got out and it wasn't supposed to. August is the one who got in his feelings about Jada. He ain't never had nothing like Jada. He ain't never had no Jada in his life. So he got it, and he didn't know how to handle it. So
I let the world know too if I got something from Jada.
See, my
right. So I mean,
but I'd be slick about it though. I'd be like, listen. I know you and Will. I know y'all got that bread. You want me to keep my mouth shut. cut me off. You know what I'm
Cut
saying?
you off a little piece of something, huh? See,
Grab me a little piece.
I think that's the main issue with entanglements. Jada and Will already have an understanding. They have an understanding. You go do you, I'm gonna do me, but this is us. Like this is we got a life partnership, so they know what the deal is. I think where the problem comes into play is when they get into those outside relationships, and maybe they're not 100% truthful with the outside relationships. Maybe they are, I don't know, but maybe those people in the outside relationships catch feelings and want her to leave Will, and she like, nah, I ain't about to leave him. That's my life partner. We in it. But she have to explain that, just like he have to explain that to the people that he messing with. Like, look, that's my life. I ain't never leaving my wife. And I think that's the problem with entanglements, cheating, anything that goes on. Not saying that I agree with any of it. Now, not saying I agree with it, but be honest. Be honest.
I mean, what August did wasn't all that great, putting it out there. But I mean, if it was me, I'd fall in love too. That's Jada.
It's Jada.
I mean, yeah, that's true. And also during the interview, if you remember, when they was talking, August was sick, so they invited him into their house because he was sick, not for a relationship.
And that was Will's part.
I think Jada and him had their own little thing going on without Will knowing at first. Honestly, I mean,
I don't know if Will would have known, because they were in the public eye, from what I hear. Speculated that they were in the public eye, that they were seen together.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if they're seen together, Will gotta know.
That's a mistake. That's a mistake on Will's part. On okay, if y'all gonna have this type of relationship, you cannot, regardless of sick or not, bring another man into your house.
But if that's what they doing, though, if that's the kind of marriage that they have.
If you gonna do that thing, if you gonna do that elsewhere, not in your own dwelling. Period.
Yeah.
Go get a hotel or go.
Right.
I mean, they got money. Go get your own apartment somewhere else.
Well, maybe initially it wasn't meant to be a relationship. It was truly meant to be, I want to help you because you're sick.
I wouldn't let no other man in my house knowing everybody wants my woman. You crazy.
He probably don't think everybody want his woman.
Okay. That's why they're going through what they're going through.
Right.
Everybody had their eye on Jada since set it off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
or even when she was with Tupac.
She say they was just best friends.
Okay. Where you get that information from? Come on, man.
Yeah, she said Tupac, because when she got with Will, they were asking Will, were you intimidated by him? Yeah, I'm intimidated. That's a man. She was like, that's my best friend. She said that was her best friend.
Yeah, that was her best friend. But Tupac wouldn't be no best friends with her.
But that's the same. But that's the same as people wanting to be with Will. It's the same thing. She probably, I mean, maybe she got with him to get back at Will because he been cheating. Because that's what she said at the end too. Like,
that's
you
true.
did enough to, you don't have to do any get backs.
Right, exactly.
Done enough.
So he was doing something too. So their whole relationship is entanglements.
Right. That's what it seems to me, as that though their whole relationship has been entanglements. I don't know. I know me personally, I'm not trying to be with nobody that's going to be with somebody else. I feel like if you are going to be involved in an entanglement, leave me alone. There's too many diseases out here to be in entanglements. And I'm not trying to be a part of that life.
I think Will's anger isn't about the entanglement itself. I think he's mad that she popped him out 2 retarded kids. I'm gonna be honest about that.
What?
Oh my God! I can't believe you just said that.
I don't know. I can't speak upon those 2 kids. They're some strange.
What? Oh, Liam.
One child can't figure out whether he wants to be straight or gay, and the other one, who knows what she is, a hippie / who knows.
I don't know, but they have some great looking children though.
I don't mean to put their kids on blast like that, but that's probably where his anger is. Why he created his relationship with his older son, because he's like, at least I got one that's on the straight and narrow.
She did say that the relationship happened like 4 years ago, and he said that he was getting ready to leave her. I don't know if that was a cover up for the fact that she did step out and it was publicized. That I'm not sure, because none of his infidelities have ever came out to the public. So I think that's why he was so upset. But his
exactly, I haven't heard anything.
Right, I haven't heard anything about Will Smith. Now, there's been speculation that he was with the Harley Quinn girl that was on that movie, and maybe Gabrielle Union. I mean, speculation. I don't know, but you know, but it never came out. Nothing ever was publicized in regards to his relationships, and I think that's why he was so upset. But it's not her fault. She got that good stuff. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. She made him fall in love, and he didn't want to share Jada with Will. It's like, look, girl, you gonna be with me, or you go on back to your husband. I can't do both. We ain't about to be playing those games. So I think that was the main issue, is that he fell in love. How do we even get into entanglements, though? If you are in a relationship, how do you get into an entanglement when you're in a relationship? How do you think people do that?
I don't want to say necessarily loss of interest, but I would say like just boredom, like being bored with the same routine or same over and over again. But I mean, in the sense of that matter, if that's the case, instead of causing so much havoc, just separate.
Yes.
No, but I think that's why they have an open relationship, for that reason, to keep that excitement in their life.
Well, so if the excitement in their life they need to keep, then they need to up their way of doing things by letting one say, okay, like an interview. I'm going to interview this person that you're trying to have an entanglement with. If I'm okay with it, then go ahead and do your thing.
I agree.
If he's going to cause a problem, or she's going to cause a problem, nope, find someone else.
I agree. An interview process for the opposite person. So if I want to be in an entanglement with my spouse, I'm going to interview the chick like, oh, I got a chick for you. I got somebody for you, rather than you just bringing somebody home.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I agree, because I don't agree with cheating. But if both of y'all are on the same page, then I'll say I agree. Be on the same page. Everybody, even the person that you're in an entanglement with, just everybody has to be on the same page.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here, sign this contract.
That's right.
Sign this contract.
We're taking you to court if you don't. I can agree with that.
Yeah, for real.
You put our name out in the eye of the public. This is how much you getting sued for.
That's right. And I think instead of Will getting upset with Jada and wanting to get her back and all of that because she was exposed, I think he needs to take a look at that too, because if you gave your blessing, as August said, if you gave your blessing, you should have gave that blessing, and both of y'all should have been signing something. That blessing should have been in writing. So if you're going to cheat, then I'll say get it in writing and everybody be in agreement.
Oh yeah, in August, if you're listening, I will have an entanglement with you, and I won't tell nobody.
Right.
All right. So Jada, Liam said that he got you. Whatever you need, just pay him off. He'll keep his mouth shut.
Right. Rub your
Bubbles,
feet.
You said August, Bubbles.
Yeah.
Huh?
August, Bubbles says she got you too. So what look them up. Hit me up.
Look me up.
I'll get you the information for Liam and Bubbles. They got y'all.
I appreciate that.
Thank y'all for coming on. All right. Bye. Love isn't always perfect. It isn't a fairy tale or a storybook, and it doesn't always come easy. Love is overcoming obstacles, facing challenges, fighting to be together, holding on and never letting go. It is a short word, easy to spell, difficult to define, and impossible to live without. Love is work, but most of all, love is realizing that every hour, every minute, and every second was worth it because you did it together. Ecclesiastes 4:9 says that two are better than one. So when one person falls, the other person can lift you up. And I believe that in a strong relationship, we should be able to strive and make it through anything. So that's what we should be striving for, is to have successful relationships with anyone that we're around. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. Please come back next week for another episode of I Am Shandi Ann.